Hello and welcome, this is Freddy from That'sAllGames.com. Today I'll be playing Pokemon Sword and Shield ranked battles, and I'm joined by my friend David again. So David, say hello to the audience.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Alright, and I will be continuing with the Trick Room team that I used with Nicole in last episode. She couldn't make it, she thinks she might have strep, so
That sucks.
prayers to her until she gets better. And with that being said, let's actually get started and see if this team can pick up a few wins.
Yep.
So yeah, it is a Trick Room team with like Torkoal and Berserker and Marowak. It doesn't always work. I think there's a few changes I would make, but well, it looks like we got our first trainer, so let's see what he's bringing. He has Luxray, Talonflame, Amoonguss, Urshifu, I can't tell which version, Sylveon, and Tyranitar. So, how do I want to play this? His team looks reasonably fast. So I think Hatterene and Didi is a good start.
I guess Berserker for the Tyranitar? Maybe?
Maybe. The Tyranitar is actually a bit worrisome, now that I think about it. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah. And then maybe Torkoal Marowak for the, like, Luxray or something?
Yeah, Torkoal or Marowak for the Luxray. That's definitely a little dicey. Probably the Torkoal, because Luxray has Intimidate most of the time.
Yeah.
So then the question is whether or not I want Berserker at all. It'd be weak to the Urshifu, so that's not great, because it's a Steel type. And Urshifu's a fighting whatever.
And then you also, if they pull out the Sylveon, you got him too.
Yeah. And that would mean Porygon 2 is not all that great either. I'm thinking doubling up on the fire types.
Okay. I forgot that Marowak fire.
Yeah, that's a Alolan Marowak with fire ghost typing. Alright, my opponent's taking their sweet time, so he might actually be locked into his first 4 Pokemon. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. He has
Okay, there we
Luxray and Talonflame. Those are his first 2,
Yeah,
so he
I
might be
think
locked into it.
go. Yeah, there it is.
Alright. Time to Psychic Surge. That'll block anything Talonflame does with its Gale Wings ability. Assuming it does that. And that Luxray does not have Intimidate. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah. What else do you think it might have?
The other abilities are Guts and... what is it? Guts and... Rivalry.
Okay.
Rivalry means if it's the same gender as its opponent, it gets an attack boost. And it is in this case. But I gotta see if I can get Trick Room up.
Right.
Which is why I'm using Follow Me here and having
And make
Trick
sure you
Room.
get it.
Yeah, both of these Pokemon are single target attackers pretty much all the time. Oh, something's Dynamaxing from my opponent.
Right. Wow.
If it's Talonflame, it's probably not using Max Airstream, but... It's the Luxray. That's a new one. I mean, if it protects to get a Flame Orb boost to burn itself from to boost Guts, that probably wouldn't be too bad, but it is not. I use Follow Me with Indeedee. Let's see what happens.
I see if there's indeed
Talonflame Flare Blitz. Alright, hitting Indeedee instead. Alright, Talonflame takes recoil and lost... Oh, it has Life Orb. Good to know.
At least you had your berry, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, here's Max Light. Ooh, that's gonna weaken Expanding Force. Ooh, I survived with 1 hit point. Ooh.
That was legit, too. You didn't have any items or abilities that would give you that, yeah?
Yeah. No, I don't have a Focus Sash, and even then I would have to have been at full health when the hit came.
Yeah.
Yep, it is Guts Luxray. It wouldn't burn itself otherwise.
Right.
I think I might want a Dynamax Hatterene, though.
Okay.
Now, who's the bigger threat? Probably not the
Luxray.
probably the Luxray.
Because he's got that gut. And that's not good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to confuse it and do I boost or redirect? I think I want to redirect. At least one attack. I mean, sure, I'm losing Indeedee, but then that means I can get a quick switch into Torkoal or something.
It's kind of his job.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Giant Hatterene. Ah, good. The audio is just at the right level so that it doesn't blow out my eardrums.
You mess with your earbuds pre-game, I take it?
Yeah, the earbuds might be helping too.
I mean for the item earbuds that you get.
Oh yeah, I have those too, but I forgot to use them. Alright, Luxray takes a good chunk of damage. It probably would have one-shot it if it didn't Dynamax, so that's good to know. Alright, let's see what happens next. Luxray is confused, and it attacks. Gets through with the Max Lightning, but hits Indeedee.
Yep.
It's a critical hit for that one hit point.
Totally necessary.
Yep. Alright, now I could Torkoal or Marowak here. Leaning Torkoal first.
Okay.
I think I can take out the Luxray from here. Drought sets up the sun. Now let's see. I think I want to Mindstorm to set up Psychic Terrain.
Okay.
And just Eruption for now. Either one of them.
Psychic Terrain up. Was that something else? Or does it go with
he has Electric Terrain thanks to his max. Oh shoot! He max guarded.
Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least I'm hitting the Talonflame for almost knocking it out.
Wow.
Let's see if the Talonflame hits itself in confusion, though.
Yeah.
It Flare Blitzes. That did a lot, but at least it knocks it... Oh, and burns Hatterene. That's annoying.
With the recoil.
But the recoil takes itself out, yeah. Alright, Luxray is taking some damage. I'm a little surprised the Talonflame didn't go after the Torkoal, though, because the Eruption does a lot of damage at full health. But, choices.
Yeah. Didn't want you having that Hatterene, I guess, and still has it, so...
Yeah. Exactly. What's in... Amoonguss, okay. Well, Amoonguss can redirect attacks, but...
Powder or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, with Rage Powder. Axe Mindstorm is definitely the way to go here, and Eruption. I know that seems simple and kind of aggressive, but it should work. Ooh. What if he has Urshifu in the back for... Yeah, okay. Because if it was the Dark-type Urshifu, it would have taken this Mindstorm.
It brought its first 4, remember? So I don't think Urshifu was in the first 4.
Yeah. Well, that gets a double KO.
Good, though, yeah.
Yeah. But wait. That means now my Max Mindstorm won't set up Psychic Terrain because there's nothing to hit.
Well...
It looks like I'm doing pretty well, though, so...
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't complain? Oh, it is Urshifu.
Yeah, I guess it was, yeah.
It's the Water-type Urshifu.
Okay, maybe Torkoal's not the best idea.
Yeah,
you can't have anything to counter this, do you?
Well, Water-type Fairy attacks are strong against it, and... Okay. Let's see how many Trick Rooms, last turn of Trick Room, it could be protecting here. And Solar Beam's super effective, so yeah, I guess it's a matter of whether or not it protects, which it probably would if it has it. Nope. No. I'm just Solar Beaming it. Guess it didn't have Protect.
My laser.
What's that?
Charging my laser. Oh, and you're firing your laser because of the sunlight. Nice.
Yep. That works pretty well. Yeah, then again, Protect is less popular this time around because Dynamax breaks through it partially. And then there's Urshifu, which can break through Protect most of the time.
Probably wasn't expecting that Solar Beam.
Probably not. He was probably expecting like Protect to be on Torkoal and maybe 2 fire attacks and some other coverage move. But that worked out in my favor, so I'm glad about that. So we should have 2 more games to go with it. Let's see if the next one works out.
I didn't want to see the team. Alright.
And I barely get anything because I have a losing record. I think that's how that works.
That may be it.
But I actually don't know how this portion of the ladder calculates how many points you get. I think the Master Ball ladder actually does use an ELO system, which is something that chess uses to rank players, but it's invisible, so it just changes the rank based on that and the other players' rankings.
Many different competitive games use ELO.
Yeah, a lot of competitive games do use ELO, which is you get points based on how much more ranked the opponent has over you, and lower ranked players get more if they beat a higher ranked player, and higher ranked players get less if they beat a lower ranked player, and so on. Oh, and we have another player with what's probably a Trick Room team.
Looks like it.
Yeah, so there's Indeedee, Porygon 2, Rillaboom, Dragalge, Incineroar, and Blastoise. Huh. I'm guessing the Dragalge might have a what do you call it, a weakness policy? I've seen it before. I guess the question is whether or not he leads with Trick Room, and if he does, I have to guess if he's going to Trick Room or if I Trick Room. So I'm going to just lead with the Trick Room here.
Sure.
And Fire is definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm leaning more towards Marowak well, the Incineroar does have Intimidate, though.
Probably.
But I am still leaning towards Marowak. Might even Dynamax it. Let's see. Berserker's not great. Porygon 2 is... My Porygon 2 does not have a lot of offense, so probably not a great idea either. Yeah, I'm probably Torkoaling anyway.
Yeah. Maybe
Okay.
Next time rethinking your team, maybe get more type coverage.
Yeah, I wanted to tweak my earlier Trick Room team, and
Yeah.
I thought, okay, let's load up on things that are strong against Rillaboom, but
Right.
then that just... But, you know,
Yeah.
Porygon 2 is a weird pick, and so is Berserker. Indeedee and Porygon 2. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, the question is whether or not he goes for the Trick Room here.
Well, if you're both going for Trick Room, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if they both Trick Room at the same time, that's not really great. Ooh, let's see what Porygon 2's download gave it an attack boost. Yeah, okay. This is tricky. Pun not intended. I could try to confuse him, but I would want them to Trick Room if he's planning on that. I could double...
Do it?
Maybe I'll Dazzling Gleam and hope he does it, and... Helping Hand? I don't think either Pokemon's in particularly dire straits in terms of damage output.
See what happens.
Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
If he knows that you are going for Trick Room, he probably won't go for Trick Room either.
Yeah. Oh, something's Dynamaxing. Could be the Porygon? And it's... the Porygon.
Yep.
I guess I haven't fought enough of these to realize that they Dynamax often. Because this is the second time I've done it on one of my videos, and...
Yeah, I saw.
I think... Yeah, you were in that other video, and I was laughing my butt off because I didn't think it would.
Yeah.
Alright. Posing Indeedee use Protect. Okay, at least I'm damaging the Porygon. Oh no, it Max Lightning to get rid of Psychic Terrain. Okay. Coincidentally, they're playing Toby Fox's music for this game.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. It's probably one of the better tracks, but there's a lot of good tracks in this game.
Yeah,
One of the things that I will say the game has definitely done well.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine in general. It's always done music pretty well.
What do I want to do here? Dazzling Gleam again? Or do I want to even Trick Room? Yeah, I think I will
Trick Room?
Trick Room, because he can't Trick Room here.
Mm-hmm.
And... maybe... no. Yeah, maybe try to damage the Indeedee some. Because I'm not... Okay, the opposing Indeedee helping hands.
Ooh.
So that means more damage, but...
Yeah.
maybe I should have redirected then. Oh, I got a special defense drop. That's nice. Oh no, he's going straight to Hatterene. I should have redirected then.
Oh, not that.
I still survive, because Porygon 2 is not super strong. Twisted the Dimensions. Hatterene's probably not in great shape to be doing a whole lot more. It's Dazzling Gleam.
Or is that gonna...
Helping Hand didn't do a ton. Yeah, let's Helping Hand. Because the opposing Indeedee could have Dazzling Gleam too. Not expecting it though. The opposing Indeedee used Follow Me, which is why I used Dazzling Gleam. That hits them both anyway. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That decimated the Indeedee. I'll take it.
Great. Oh, you got your life orb, don't you?
Yeah. But hey, it's just hailstorming here. I can change the weather with Torkoal if I need to. Alright, well, we're taking passive damage now.
Yeah, but not for long if you just bring in Torkoal now.
What's that?
Not taking passive damage for long if you just bring in Torkoal now.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Alright, now... wonder what my opponent's gonna bring in. Rillaboom would be annoying, but not the end of the world. Probably wouldn't anyway. Okay, there is the Drug Algae. Oh, shiny! Huh. So let me think. Torkoal can do super effective damage with its ground earth power attack. Let's see how many...
You have your Dynamax.
I what?
You have your Dynamax, so don't forget that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe having Marowak do that. But I think I'll lead with Eruption for starters. And Follow Me. I don't want to take a big hit from Dragalge.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Although, I am faster, so... I mean, faster in Trick Room. Well, technically slower. Ooh, I should have been paying attention to other things. Actually, wait. Maybe the Dragalge is a bigger threat than Porygon, but... well, we'll have to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Here's my Eruption. Doesn't take out the Porygon 2. That is not surprising. Dragalge uses Draco Meteor. And Indeedee does not survive. Okay. But Dragalge's special attack has been lowered, which is a-okay with me. Porygon 2 uses Ice Beam, but that's not going to freeze because the sun's up. And it barely did anything. Now it's time to bring in the Marowak. Time for a Marowak attack.
Yeah.
Alright, now...
now we Dynamax.
Yeah, Eruption and Dynamax Max Quake into Dragalge. That should do quite a bit, and he can't Dynamax, so... because he already used it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wonder how this is going to play out. Yeah, I should be knocking out the Porygon too, unless it protects. And I might just take out the Dragalge if I'm slower than the Dragalge. In which case I wouldn't take any damage this turn.
Right.
But, I'm not... My Marowak isn't actually min speed because I messed it up when I got it from, Sun version, I think. Okay, that Dynamax did blow out my eardrums. Weird. Let's see what happens. Okay, just Eruption. It finishes off the Porygon too, and assuming the Dragalge doesn't attack first. It is faster, but it did get a special attack drop from Draco Meteor.
Yeah. Not a water move, so it's like...
It's actually a Poison Dragon type, so it doesn't often carry water moves, but it still has that option.
Wait, I forgot.
Yeah, it's pre-evolution's water poison.
Right.
Okay, so we get special defense boost, so depending on what's in the back, that could be really good.
Probably all of them.
So let's see. Oh, Electric Terrain's gone. Incineroar wouldn't be too bad, because we both have ground attacks.
What are they thinking? Rillaboom or
Blastoise.
Oh.
I mean, there's a type disadvantage here, and last turn of Trick Room.
Yeah. Polar Beam, though. And you do have...
There's no real reason not to not attack.
Oh, yeah.
And Max Phantasm for a defense drop, too, would be nice. If he has Protect, he has no reason not to use it.
Right.
Assuming he's paying attention to the number of Trick Room turns, which I oftentimes forget to check.
And assuming he also has Protect on the Blastoise, which he should, probably.
Was that?
Assuming he has Protect on the Blastoise, he probably does.
Right, he does not. So he's just taking a Solar Beam and a Max Phantasm coming off of Poltergeist. Poltergeist is an interesting move. It actually attacks the opponent with their item. It doesn't do any different damage depending on the item, but... oh, and I'm slower than Blastoise. Good. Yeah, that was actually kind of dominating.
Yeah, wow.
I'll take it.
Once on the team, you took it.
Yeah. So, guess he doesn't have Protect either. I know it's less popular this season, but still. At least I'm seeing a bit of a swing back.
Yeah, thanks.
And I think we have time for one more game. But, we might be cutting it a little close. Okay, got a little more points.
Nice. Yeah, because you're now in at least a 0 ratio. So
yeah.
now
I should be a little closer.
Next one, you'll probably get even more.
Oh yeah, assuming I win.
If you win, yeah.
Yeah. You don't... Anything's possible in these games. Well, maybe not anything. A Magikarp probably wouldn't win any tournaments.
Oh, you'd be surprised sometimes. Who knows?
Oh, okay. This looks kind of like a standard sand team. We have Dragapult, Togekiss, Tyranitar, Amoonguss, Excadrill, and Incineroar. I do not see any obvious terrain changes, though. So probably Hatterene and Didi again.
Maybe a bit Berserker in this one.
This might actually be a decent game for Berserker, though. There's at least one thing weak to its attacks. Well, technically like 3 if you count its fighting move, but 3? No, actually like 4, but I think I definitely want a fire type, and it would probably have to be Torkoal since it's the slowest thing for Trick Room.
Right.
And my opponent hasn't chosen yet, so let me think this through a little. What other game plans do I have? I mean, Marowak's pretty good too. Marowak might be better than Berserker.
Oh?
Yeah, I think Marowak might be a little better. Okay. It hits harder, and a fair number of the same things are weak to it.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. Let's see. What does my opponent have here? Okay. She's sending out Tyranitar Excadrill. That's not too terribly surprising. They get speed Excadrill gets a speed bonus when Sandstorm is up. Or maybe a power bonus. Oh yeah, right, and a double Rock Slide could prevent a Trick Room. If I get flinched. But it also sort of depends on their moveset. I'm gonna have to attempt to Trick Room and follow me. I really don't want to get... Just in case he does use a single target attack, I want to keep at least one of those off of Hatterene. Oh, and there is definitely a single target attack if something is Dynamaxing. Ooh, so it's probably the No, it's the Tyranitar. Definitely have to tread lightly here, because Tyranitar usually holds a weakness policy.
Right.
And, you know, it could be Earthquake on the Excadrill to activate that.
Yeah.
And get around my Follow Me as well.
Right.
And it's just Iron Heading, though.
Okay. Oh, that was going for your... No, wait, that wasn't going for anyone.
That was probably going for Hatterene, but it didn't do it.
It probably was, but yeah.
And dunks Indeedee, but...
Yeah.
And lowers my special defense.
Did its job.
It did its job. Alright, here's Trick Room. I think the Tyranitar is the bigger threat, but I don't...
Yeah.
I don't think I want to really attack it with anything. At least not until it undynamaxes.
Right.
But I definitely want to get rid of the sand, so I don't take as much passive damage and lower... And, you know, sand also boosts Tyranitar's special defense.
Right.
I wonder if a switch would make sense? Probably not. And I don't know if I want to... Ooh. Maybe I do want to Dynamax Hatterene and try to confuse things.
Alright. Yeah, hey, it hurts. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. That might actually help with the weakness policy, too. Alright. This is a little bit of a risk, but you gotta learn from your mistakes if you make them, and if not... And if not, well, you get lucky sometimes. And,
yeah, that too.
And sometimes that's okay, too.
And sometimes it's both.
Sometimes both. You learn from what works well, too.
Yeah.
Here comes Eruption, and that just dunks Excadrill? No, it's a Focus Sash Excadrill. I was expecting that possibility, so that's why I went after it with Gmax Smite. Could confuse the Tyranitar, not actually trigger super effective damage on Tyranitar, so weakness policy doesn't go off, and who knows, maybe a confused Tyranitar is what I need to get through and get around its Dynamax.
If it actually
yep, and it hits itself with confusion.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. Alright.
What's the odds again? Is it a big point flip, or is there like a certain percentage for confusion?
What was the question?
What's the odds on confusion?
It used to be 50%. Now it's one out of 3.
1 out of 3. Okay.
So yeah, I definitely got to attack the Dragapult. Might as well just Eruption again. Would that make sense? Yeah, I want to wear down the Tyranitar before activating super effective damage.
Eruption doing more damage when they are at max health, so yeah.
Yeah, that too. I mean, it's not super effective against Tyranitar, but...
Woo, but the Dragapult from that, nice.
Dragapults are pretty squishy, so... And weak to Fairy, so...
Ah, okay. Yeah, because Dragon. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, he gets through. Max Rockfall. Ooh, Max Rockfall. That's bad.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
I survive on 3, but the Sandstorm's going to finish me off.
Oh, no.
And Torkoal goes down. We still have a Marowak to work with.
Yeah.
And some Trick Room turns. Alright, here we go.
On the wire here.
Last 2 on both sides. Alright. Togekiss. Interesting. I can't just go for ground attacks now. Do I go after the Tyranitar now?
I might as well, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's the
And
biggest.
then Poltergeist onto Togekiss, or no, wait, Flare Blitz on the Togekiss. I know he can redirect with Togekiss, but oh no, he's not doing it though. And actually, I just finished off the Tyranitar because its HP is back to normal.
Right.
At least I think I finished it off. Yeah, I did. All right, cool, cool. And here comes Flare. Are you getting a call or something? Because I'm hearing some buzzing on your end. You there? Hello? Ah, looks like I might have lost David. That's a bit of a problem. But it looks like it's just in time for me to pretty much finish the battle, so that's not too big of a deal. Okay, and Togekiss finishes faints to Sandstorm. Hello?
Sorry about that. Something
Ah.
with my computer.
Ah.
Decided to cut off my
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, and we just finished the battle.
You got him?
Yep, I got him.
Alright, good job.
Yeah, no need to show you the screen. Ooh, I can check their team though.
Yeah.
Alright, that was Life Orb, Dragapult,
Uh-huh.
Max Attack and Speed, Dragon Darts,
just show me
Phantom
that.
Force, Fly and Protect. That was Scope Blitz, Togekiss, so it gets critical hits a lot. Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam, Protect, Follow Me. It didn't follow me.
Huh.
That is an interesting username from this Tyranitar called Nerd Village. It was weakness policy Tyranitar with max speed and some weird stat distributions. Rock Slide, Lash Out, Superpower, Cobra Berry, Amoonguss, mostly defensive, Spore, Rage Powder, Protect, and Energy Ball. And we've got Excadrill with Focus Sash, which we already saw, max attack and speed, Ironhead, high horsepower, Protect, and Earthquake. And Incineroar with Figgy Berry, defensive stats. Flare Blitz, Parting Shot, Burning Jealousy, interesting, and Fake Out. Alright, so that was a very successful 3 games.
Yeah, hey, nice.
Yeah, I'll update the rank. I would be very pleased if this brings me into Master Ball tier, but I sort of doubt it will. But let's see what it brings me to. Alright, we're getting close to it, so not bad either. So that is the end of the episode for today. I hope everyone watching has enjoyed. David, good for you to join me. A bit too bad you dropped out for a sec, but
yeah, that was a weird thing on my end.
But either which way, there's also that'sallgames.com for additional gaming content. I just released a review of Final Fantasy X, and thank you guys so much for watching, and have fun gaming. And David, have anything left to say before we go?
Bye, guys. Good game.
Yep. Alright, goodbye, everybody.